Good evening, good evening. I missed yesterday. I spent the whole day with my family up in the mountains, so it was beautiful. And that's been my whole week, so I've had a really awesome week. But I'm here with you now, and I'm going to read Don't Sweat the Small Stuff, and it's all small stuff. Simple ways to keep the little things from taking over your life by Richard Carlson, PhD. All right, number 65. Be flexible with changes in your plans. Once I get something in my mind, a plan, it can be tricky to let go of it and go with the flow. I was taught, and to some degree it's certainly true, that success or successfully completing a project requires perseverance. At the same time, however, inflexibility creates an enormous amount of inner stress and is often irritating and insensitive to other people. Ooh, I wish my aunt could listen to this. Oh my goodness. This is funny. This is perfect for her. She needs to listen to this. Anyway, this is regarding an issue that occurred yesterday. But I love her though. But she's very inflexible. Okay, here we go. I like to do the majority of my writing in the wee hours of the morning. I might have the goal, in this book for example, to complete 1 or 2 strategies before anyone else in the house wakes up. But what happens if my 4-year-old wakes up early and walks upstairs to see me? My plans have certainly been altered, but how do I react? Or I might have the goal to go out for a run before going to the office. What happens if I get an emergency call from the office and have to skip my run? There are countless potential examples for all of us. Times when our plans suddenly change. Something we thought was going to take place doesn't. Someone doesn't do what they said they would do. You make less money than you thought you would. Someone changes your plans without your consent. You have less time than previously planned. Something unexpected comes up, and on it goes. The question to ask yourself is, what's really important? We often use the excuse that it's natural to be frustrated when our plans change. That depends, however, on what your priorities are. Is it more important to stick to some rigid writing schedule or to be available to my 4-year-old? Is missing a 30-minute run worth getting upset over? The more general question is, what's more important, getting what I want and keeping my plans, or learning to go with the flow? Clearly, to become a more peaceful person, you must prioritize being flexible over rigidity most of the time. Obviously, there will be exceptions. I've also found it helpful to expect that a certain percentage of plans will change. If I make allowances in my mind for this inevitability, then when it happens, I can say, here is one of those inevitabilities. You'll find that if you create the goal to become more flexible, some wonderful things will happen to you. You'll feel more relaxed, yet you won't sacrifice any productivity. You may even become more productive because you won't need to expend so much energy being upset and worried. I've learned to trust that I will keep my deadlines, achieve most of my goals, and honor my responsibilities, despite the fact that I may have to alter my plans slightly or even completely. Finally, the people around you will be more relaxed too. They won't feel like they have to walk around on eggshells if by some chance, your plans have to change. Yes. I totally am feeling that one. Because for the most part, I'm a go with the flow type of person. So when I get around people who are not, I pick up on a lot of anxiety that surrounds those individuals who are just very rigid in their thinking and, quite frankly, controlling. But anyways, enough about that. I have a fun-filled day planned tomorrow in Sedona, Arizona. My family is surprising me with all kinds of fun activities, and I'm having a blast. So, with that being said, I'm going to hop off here, and I'm sending out love, light, and healing energy as they pay it forward and pass it on. Until tomorrow. Peace. Later.